Hello everyone, welcome back to another Scratch tutorial. So today we are going to be making a clicker game. Now this is part 1. I don't really know how many parts there are going to be yet, but there'll be a decent amount. So let's get started. So first, I'll just rename Scratch Cat. I'm gonna name it Clicker. You can, of course, do whatever you want, but I'm going to make my game, I don't know, I'll just do a ball right now. I really can't think of anything else right now. Do no outline. But this will, by the name, will be our main clicker, which will basically be the most important mechanic of the game, of course. It's not have to be perfect, but okay. So now we're going to do a when group I clicked. We're gonna make a new variable. I'm gonna delete my variable. Name it score for all sprites, and we'll set score to 0, and then we'll do a forever, and then we'll get a if else. We'll get a and then we'll get a mouse down, put it in the left, and then put touching mouse pointer, and then put a repeat until. If you want, you can follow me on this next step. Actually, put an R on or, and then you want to put a greater than. And this is the part where you can either follow me or do whatever you want. I'm going to do a 160 and get the size. So size greater than 160, or not. You can just duplicate this mouse down and touching mouse pointer. Then get a not, put it in the right, and then put the mouse down and touching mouse pointer in there. Now you want to do in the repeat until we put a change size by 30, and then set brightness effect to 3 or whatever you want, and then else we're gonna set brightness to 0. If you want, you can duplicate that. Set brightness effect to 0, and then set size to 100. And then when if I click, we'll set size to 100. Okay, now I think if you test it, okay, I think 160 might be too big. I'll try 130. Okay, I'll do 110. Oh, it's going to 1. Okay, I'll change size by 15 instead, and then I'll do 115. There we go. I think that might be. And if you want, you can change this up a little bit. I'll try 9. Yeah. Alright. So now you want to do a when this sprite clicked right here, change score by 1 and create a clone of myself. This create a clone of myself will make a cool little effect. Okay, now you want to do when I start clone, you want to do a point direction 90. Then you want to do a go to XY block. Then you want to do a pick random in the X position. Put -200 to 200. and then put Y 200. And then you want to do a set size block. I'll do 50. And then you want to do glide. Get a glide block. Glide 2 seconds. We'll do in the X position. We'll do X position. And then in the Y we'll do a pick random -100 to 0. And then we'll do a delete this clone. Okay, now if you test it, you have a cool little like drop effect. So this is, of course, mine's a little wonky, but hopefully y'all can come up with something better than this. Okay. Now we're gonna do one more when I start clone. We're gonna do a set ghost to 0. This will give the clone the little, also cool little effect. And then we'll do a repeat 100 times. And then we'll do change ghost by 2.5. Change ghost by 2.5. And then we'll change size by -3. -3. -3. And then we'll do a turn right. Pick random 1 to 8 degrees. So that's 1 to 8 degrees. Okay. And that is way too much, so I'm gonna set this size. We'll just do 100. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay, now you want to do one more when green flag clicked. So let me do that. When green flag click. This will give the ball a little cool spin effect. Okay, now you want to do a point in direction 90. Get it forever. Repeat 10, and then one more repeat 10. And then in the first repeat 10, you want to do turn right 2 degrees. And then in the other one, you want to do turn left 2 degrees. And then boom, you have a cool little like turn effect. Okay, now we're gonna add, let me change it to a hard readout. We're gonna add a cool little background. So make a new sprite, name it background, and then you want to do, I'm gonna copy this, so copy, paste, make it a little smaller, about that size, yeah, and then paste it until you get until it fills up like there's a line of these little ball things filling across the screen. Kind of like this. If you want, you can follow along. Okay, what happened? I'll just copy and paste this, put in the middle, boom. It's taking me a minute for some reason. I'll just stretch this out. Okay, those are more like eggs, but it's fine. I'll just set the color to like a bluish. You don't have to do this, of course. You can keep the same color. Okay. Now, also in the backdrop, I'm gonna make it a darker blue, but once again, you can make it whatever color you want. Just as long as it isn't the same color as this. Okay, now you want to go to the background sprite. And then you want to do a when green flag clicked, hide, and then you want to do a go to x minus 280, and then y 0, and then you want to make a new block, name it without something like without screen refresh. And as the name says, it isn't. It is actually run without screen refresh. Sorry. Okay. Now we're going to do a without screen refresh right here. And then wait 0.8 seconds. And then we'll do a forever loop. And then we'll duplicate this go to XY block. We'll put that in there. And then we'll do create clone myself, and then we'll wait another 0.8 seconds. Okay. So now in the without screen refresh, put a repeat 6, create clone myself, and then you want to do change x by 90, like that. And now you want to do a when I starts clone, you want to do a show, and then go to back layer, and then you want to do a repeat 30 times, change x by 3, and then you want to do a repeat until touching edge. Where's that? Touching, oh right, touching edge. The reason this isn't before this is so that this, whenever this actually shows, it's not touching the edge, and it'll just delete. And then we'll do a repeat until touching edge, and then we'll change x by 3 again, and then we'll repeat 10 more times, and then we'll change x by 3 times again, and then we'll just delete this clone. Okay. As you can see, there's a cool little background effect. So that is it for part 1. I'll see you in part 2. Peace.